And a small trading ship shall follow immediately.
What a magnificent ship. And always a good few inches of water under the keel.
Indeed. That would be most pleasant, wouldn't it be? Die Magellan and the Santa Maria can stop doing this shit. And change that. Going down here. While we sit around and wait for better tidings. As we usually do. How dare you doubt me? It came back in about an hour and 45 minutes to be more exact. Yeah, I would never doubt you, strategy. Why would I? Do you consider me to be such a monster that I would doubt you and your word? I just really like this little emote. And the fact that I can make it big. I wouldn't really recommend making it big, you know, because for pretty much everyone else that's gonna cost money, and I don't really see the point in that. But it is a nice little emote, isn't it? I was just playing around with it. I do love it, what can I say? I think it's actually one of my better emotes now that I think about it. Actually, I would even give you a prize if you could tell me from which anime that is. Well, I know. At least a nice friendly handshake or something is offering. What do I need? I really don't like how the game is set up. It's too green to know. I mean, not really, no. To be fair, if you already knew beforehand, then yes, it wouldn't really be a problem to tell, but I guess technically making it green makes it a bit more harder to guess. Which, I mean, you know, technically speaking, I do think is a pretty wise choice. I wouldn't want anyone to come in and go like, hey, that's copyrighted, bitch. I'm sitting like, no, not any longer. What did you ask me to do? Build the Harbor Master's office. Yes, I remember now. Ah, Guy Fawkes. The most gayest person to ever be gay. Fucking disgusting. Where is the Harbor Master's office? 3 wood, 5 tools, 14 stones. Do we have any stones left? I don't think we have any stones left. I have to wait for more stones to come. I guess while we wait, we can explore a little bit. For a flagship. Actually, there's, technically speaking two, practically speaking, I have one more animated emote that I can, not just can make, but will make. It is basically made, to be fair, but it's not yet on Twitch. Exactly, however, that is it. I actually would like to try making some emotes from fucking hentai, but Twitch really does not like that idea. For some mystifistical reason. I don't know why. What? No. What's your problem? You're a bit of a prude, aren't you, Twitch? It's like, yeah, kinda. Then I look at the content that is on Twitch and I'm going like, aha. That seems a very specific kind of prudeness you have developed there. That sees no problem with, you know, bitches in something that is, at least as far as I'm concerned, probably even less than a bikini. Just going off the amount of fucking skin I can see. But that is totally not a problem, is it? Like, aha. But do beware if you want to have some anime waifu somewhere. A pain in the ass. Real pain in the ass. Well, I guess for the moment the title of the stream is a bit of a lie. We have not yet dealt with spices. So it's not actually spicy. Ah. I guess it's...
Production has been disrupted.
Yeah, because they're too slow to pick it up, game. I know. Nothing to worry about, game. I'm well aware. Okay, that should be enough exploration for the moment. And yeah, we have more than enough stones. A whooping 50 of them at this point. Okay, so what did I say I needed for the Harbor Master's office? 5 tools, so we do need to go shopping for tools. Oh, that is actually it's also very much well and truly good if it cannot be identified. It is indeed
I'd have no objection.
an advantage.
Of course.
Now let's go down here and build a building once more to make this asshole feel all good and proper about himself. Harbor Master's office. Will look gay
Good
as fuck.
things come to those who wait. I'd better view the building to assure myself personally that everything is ship-shape.
No, everything's not ship-shaped.
While you have been taking ages to build the Harbour Master's office, I have been gathering. How is that warehouse upgrade progressing? Do I have to
Pretty
say
well.
everything twice?
Well, if you continue to be like this, then yes. Probably you will very quickly reach the state where you will have to say everything not just twice, but thrice even, because, well...
You call that an expansion? The storerooms are hardly bigger than before.
Well, I'm
This is
sorry.
Totally
Compared to the game.
unacceptable.
Not my fault. It's the game's fault.
It is done. The Crusader ship is finished. May God protect this ship and bless all those who are prepared to fight for the true faith.
I better for salad, aren't we, lady?
We need storehouses to store the goods. You can see the size of my Crusader army and the amount of supplies needed. Get a move on.
Okay, 4 of them. That means 16 wood, 16 jewels. Nothing. No. Okay, and we need more jewels. Oh, well, the things we do for love. Oh, well, you know,
Waiting for?
job.
If you don't build this tavern soon,
Pain in the ass, but
night
that
will-
is what it
I
is.
regularly acquire.
What are you waiting for? If you don't build this tavern soon, the knights will start rampaging over the land.
Wait, for some reason you
like
see no
it.
problem with that. Build a tavern in Philistine and place it so that at least 6 cities and houses are situated in some case. Okay, you want me to build a tavern? Not a monster. Is at least something I can understand and get behind. What do we need? More tools. Always modules, isn't it? Okay, my lord, it's me again. You got any of them jewels going on? And he's like, yeah. Could you give me some? He's like, yeah, I could do so. But will I do so?
There you are. I knew you could do it. At last I can store provisions and equipment here. You say the harbour is completed? I'd better see this for myself.
I'd be delighted to trade with you.
You say the harbour is completed? I'd better see this for myself. Hoist the sails.
Sails
It
over,
is done.
starts
The
bitching,
Crusader ship
doesn't
is
like the
finished.
color, goes like,
May God
ah.
protect this ship and bless all those who are prepared to fight for the true faith.
Yes, I know, lady. You've told me as such. Quite a few times, actually. Actually, I was probably supposed to be setting it in there, considering there was an open spot there. I did not, so fuck you, game.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes, I know. You're just that good. And you're like, huh? Are you sure about that? Yeah, we're running out of money again.
God be praised. You have completed the harbour. My captains are already under orders to assemble the vanguard of the Crusader fleet there.
Look at those disgusting little creatures. Some call these alien life forms children. However, I disagree.
Well, this dive doesn't look particularly inviting,
Aye.
but it will have to do for the knights.
Nice little hole in the wall. What more do you fucking want? And you know those are the best kind of fucking dives.
The harbour construction could certainly have been completed much more quickly. Well, we still have much to do. From now on, you will help me with the rest of the preparations.
But what if I don't want to? What if I just want to, you know, not do that? He's like, well, I wasn't asking, was I?
It's incredible how many knights are prepared to take up arms for God and their fatherland. I immediately need more ships to transport them all to the promised land. Get them for me.
Fine. For small trading
I
ships.
have asked the best armorers in the Empire to
And
come
10
to equip
tons
the
of
Crusader
iron.
army with new weapons. And I expect you to provide the iron required immediately.
It's really not much of a motivator.
Extracting iron ore is the first important stage in iron production.
No game. I'm well aware. Also, trade routes. Trade route 1 load. Iron ore. Load. Not load, fuck it out. Unload. Iron ore. We might actually set up another...
One of my ships was damaged during the crossing. A sign from God that all the ships must be ship-shape again before we set off for the Orient.
One more sip for the road? Then we must be off.
Making a fair point, yeah, old man. One more zip. Totally acceptable. Okay, we have this now. We will run into
Some children
problems.
seem to have vanished from Madame d'Artois' city. I imagine some of them wanted to join the crusade. Here, your goods.
Now you need to extract the iron from the ore.
How about
And
an
where
repair
better to do
crane?
that than in an iron smelter?
I do love it. I actually did set this up. I did give you some random explanation for why you will have to learn all of these basic beach lessons, but they are indeed the most basic beach lessons ever. They will teach you all the standards you need to know. Play Anno. Means after you finish the campaign, I actually do think that in this campaign, actually, the last level or so was actually kind of somewhat difficult. Not really difficult, you know, it's a fucking Anno game, it's not meant to be difficult, but more challenging than some of the others, is what I would say. Are you here, Chip? Don't hide from me. After that, you're supposed to, of course, play the
You have complied with God's wishes. Now all of these ships will be able to make the long
Continuous
voyage to the
player.
Orient in perfect condition.
Yeah, that's enough. Build an iron smelter near the iron mine in Hokkaido. Do I want to, though? Not really. Ah, but I guess I can. Yeah, iron smelter requires 2 stones, and
Now that the harbour is completed, you
don't
should
need
perhaps reconsider your transport routes and issue new orders to the captain.
News from the Cardinal. We are setting sail.
Ah, wonderful. Have you thought about a charcoal burner too? You'll need his goods in the iron smelter.
a charcoal burner, you say?
The charcoal burner has started work already. Marvelous.
Because you require charcoal and iron ore to create iron, which is what we need to produce. However, if you're going that far, it would also make absolutely sense to, of course, start producing tools. However, that is, of course, not our job.
Very well. I'll set off immediately.
Also means we don't need to do this, but we need to load... more iron. Then technically we need to start actually expanding on our fucking village again, because, well, we are running into a bit of a minus.
Some children seem to have vanished from Madame d'Artois' city. I imagine some of them wanted to join the Crusader army as squires and servants. And yet, the fleet has not yet set sail.
Like, how strange. How could this be? Now we wait until a few more people move in. Be happy peppy about things. We're making a bit more money again, because we kinda need some more money.
Heavens! I had completely forgotten how exhausting the path down to the valley can be.
If you think the path down is going to be a bitch, just imagine, my friend, little hilarious. You have to go all the way back up again. Okay, so at some point we're gonna get enough iron. I guess we're gonna start building ships. Nah, not really. We're making a bit of a minus here. We do have some more space for houses, I suppose. I would never set it up this stage. I mean, come on, at least to decide on one fucking thing, and not just, you know... Hey, you have a little block, you have a bigger block, you have a smaller block, you have a not even smaller block. Like, kinda annoying me. What am I at a mildly game? Okay, we're running out of food, aren't we? I was like, yes, did you just realize that? It's like, no, I was kinda aware of that beforehand. I just didn't think I would need to do anything about it. Okay, what else am I missing? Cider is also not available any longer. I might actually want to find out really, technically speaking. How much work to do? Yeah, that should work with those two. As for the rest, we have more than enough rope, we have some clothing, and an overabundance of hemp. Actually means we can just set up another linen production if necessary. If at all necessary. How does it look with iron? Have we gotten any iron yet? No, we don't. We should get some. Even take the fucking stones, eh? Fair enough, game, fair enough. I guess we should put back the yeah, but also it can be smelted into iron. A rather important step, that. Are we making money again? We do. We just need to check out and see if we can actually produce other things. Otherwise we might want to be forced to set up another little warehouse and shit. Which, mind you, I'm not necessarily opposed to. Have I misjudged the distance again? Yes, I have. Well, fuck me sideways. Happens to the best of us, as they say. Happens to the best of us indeed. Now I'm officially on a fucking tools, but nah, I can just buy more if I need to, so long as we are actually continuously making money, that is. Just kinda the raw requirement for that. Load up that. And it's... where do you want my iron? You want my iron here. Okay. Well, you know, you could produce your own, a little bastard, but I guess the gayest person in the whole fucking existence wouldn't be nearly as gay if he were to actually do some things of his own. Probably put this building out of commission for the moment. Should have...
Are you bringing me that? Is this of purest quality? We don't want the knight's blades to break when they confront the enemy.
Don't worry, it's best quality. And you know. Yes, and I need to produce photos, which requires me to have quite a bit of money. Not too happy about that.
It would be such a waste to shut down the iron manufacturing plants now. Build another toolmaker's workshop, and you won't have to worry about tools anymore.
Thanks, game. Okay, that would be in the area, wouldn't it be?
So, you're working on the first tools. That's wonderful.
I say let them work on their tools. And let said tools then be brought to my main island, because, well, that's kind of where collecting everything. For mystic reason, I think that is appropriate. Really, but point still stands. The point still stands indeed. But as for everything else, Shida is coming back again, slowly but surely. Food seems to be working pretty well. In general terms, yeah. He's being kind of addicted with that, to be fair, but meh, gets the job done. We have a lot of hemp though, so we might as well actually set up another weaver's hut, I suppose. As well as we get some more tools, that is. To do that, and then you kinda need to make some more money to create some more necessities. Old ships. Let's see, what could we sell? We could sell some stones. We could sell... I think we can roll, but we do kinda need it. And some wood. And at some point we'll get some more tools. It's just a matter of waiting it out. You got tools for me, bitch? You did. And then with that out of the way, I think we are well and truly set up nicely. I mean that my people will be happy peppy little lads for all of eternity. Another fucking fly. Oh, okay. Just a shadow. So what to say? This item that you pay a bit more in the way of taxes. By the way, you as well. Because we need to build fucking 4 ships. That is otherwise going to take literally for fucking
One of
ever.
your plants has stopped producing goods.
Is it full? Well, fair enough, I guess. I guess we can stop your production then for a bit. I think we can probably stop your production as well, because the stores are indeed full. Very much so full.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You can continuously buy things from me. Actually, now that we started selling those things, we might actually... Yeah, I guess we need to clear out the iron from our little hold. Then we might actually bring over the wood as well. We can sell more. That also means we can need those things actually run their course. Load wood. Unload wood. I think we could also sell it up here, but meh. That would be boring. And far too easy. And who wants easy? Now then, where is my little thing here? 1 and 2. It's gonna cost all of our monies. But alas,
Ship ready.
whoever fucking asked me what I wanted to do.
Ship ready.
Where do I need to deliver those? Main island. Fair enough, fair enough. Send them over to the bitch. Oh, you'll really do not like this
One of your
person.
plans.
Well, this is a start, anyway.
Of course.
You gonna take those from me now? Or are you just gonna let them sit there?
I urgently need those transport ships. Must the crusade be delayed just because of you?
You already got two, you bitch. What do you want? 4. Do we need to deliver them at a 1? Okay, fair enough. Gotta bruise them. Ah, what an ungrateful little bitch. I do need more rope though. Saddening as that might be, we need to once again re-engage with some good old-fashioned rope making. Alas, alas. I guess it gives us a nice opportunity to make some more money though. Here comes the next ship.
Ship ready.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes, I know. You're very happy about what I'm
Well,
doing.
this is a start, anyway. Maybe you will manage to completely satisfy my request eventually.
Well, yes, technically speaking, given just enough time, I will probably do it just that. If you just would stop complaining like a little bitch every single time, it would be most fortuitous, I'd say.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
I'd imagine so. But you're not actually selling that shit. You're making a pretty good deal here, I'd say. And a few 100 hours later, we'll have probably enough rope to build the next fucking ship. Just a matter of waiting it out, I guess. Waiting it out indeed. It is.
Shipbuilding completed.
Yeah, another ship. Shut up already and waiting for good tidings.
You don't need to worry about these ships any good. Cardinal Lucius will be extremely pleased with my work.
Excellent.
My work,
Did
mind
you
you.
notice how secretively Guy Forecast was behaving? I get the strange feeling that there's something fishy about this crusade.
Yeah. Strange, isn't it?
A toolmaker's workshop. Of course, I'm right to assume that you built it to supply the Crusaders. In that case, I await your delivery.
I mean, not really, but I guess you don't give a flying thought about what I would make a fucking tool maker for.
Have you finally brought those tools? Have you carried out the quest with great diligence?
Very great diligence. Yes. Very.
At last, we will soon set sail. Order everyone.
I've heard some worrying rumors about this crusade. These shoddily built ships. Dare not speak out loud.
Yo, little Terry, welcome. How are you on this fine day? I'm preparing to eat some
Hurry up and cast
noodle chicken
off.
soup.
The boiling from those brats is utterly unbearable. They should be grateful that they are able to contribute to this crusade.
Yeah, that seems like very safe ships. How to do safe? Very important thing. I do love it. Now it's not only hot outside, I'm still getting fucking Chicken this throat. Ugh. Oh well. As long as it's not bad enough to stop me from smoking, I see no problem. There's Mr. I hump in my chair. He really must like himself. Pretty sure that's his thought process. He's just thinking about himself, immediately starts humping in his chair. Goes like, yes, I'm just dead fucking hot. Aren't I? Start next mission. Inca, we'll go probably for one more. Did you go and put out a notice for prepping? Did they? I think at some point they did set out some basic guidelines, like what you should have, which would never really be required in the olden days, because in the olden days everybody was very much more self-sufficient.
Rust buckets with their cargoes of children had not long
However, since I'm, in part at least, you know, been raised by said older generations, my stocks are always kinda full.
into action, exhorting them to move with the utmost haste.
And technically
until
speaking,
finally, a small fleet was able to set off in pursuit. An adventure began, the outcome of which no one could
yeah,
ever
good.
have imagined.
I mean, technically speaking, I would need to buy some more water, I suppose, to deal with that, because that's the only thing I don't really have in preparations. But apart from that, I mean, still got stuff like candles from my grandmother's time around. I got matches for at least a few months. I got some batteries. Got, well, food that's going to last at least 10 fucking years. Canned food. But yeah, technically speaking, I mean, I guess I could just, you know, bottle some water myself, but I can't be asked. One of the problems of modern society, it makes you far too used to the most obvious things and most simple things, like, you know, if I turn the tap on, it's gonna spew water at me. And that does make one compliant and in your own demise, basically. But apart from that, you know, I've always had a rather large storage of foodstuffs and shit. You know, when other people go out and go like, why don't I buy a light bulb in case, you know, one of my installed ones goes back. I'm the kind of person who goes and goes like, I could buy one. Or I could look through the internet and look for a wholesaler who gives me like 100 of them. I'm not gonna need any light bulbs in a while. Can't buy cigarettes.
Prepare to board.
Requires a bit more in the way of storage space, yes, but it is rather advantageous, I'd say. Same actually with everything else. If I can buy it in larger quantities and it's gonna last me a while, why wouldn't I?
This ship of yours appears to be damaged.
Same with stuff like, you know, stuff that can never go bad. Like toilet paper, for example, you know. Yeah, sure, I could buy one pack, or I can go through the and ask the factory really nicely if I could buy directly from them, and then I just buy 30 packs, 10 rolls, and then I just put them in my fucking basement and go like, got them now.
We might make it there.
Yes, but since the lights I have installed are not gonna be immediately new, what's the problem? It's still the same lights. They will still require or still work with these same light bulbs, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna upgrade those. Okay. Same with batteries, you know. Standard batteries like what, AA and AAA. That's not gonna change. Even if they change it, all of my fucking tools will use the old batteries anyway, so... Same with, I guess there was this whole debate about the new stuffs, you know, the induction stuff or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, okay, that's neat, that's neat and cute, and I could buy one, and then I would need to buy specific cookingware for that. Or I just fucking don't, and I just use my old stuff. I get things done with what I have already. Not really a fan of the whole, I need it because it's new. More a fan of, just use what I have, basically. So long as it does not break. I think the only thing where I can kind of see the appeal of immediately investing into the newer stuff would be specifically more technological things. Like, for example, your PC. Your PC might be nice and cute and awesome, but however, if he gets to the point of being that old that you can't actually play any of the new games any longer, that's a pain in the ass. Royal pain in the ass. Meh.
The path to the monastery. When these children went missing, I said to myself, hilarious, there's something very fishy here. So I followed you and promptly ran into this dreadful storm.
Oh well, oh well, oh well. But even then, you know,
Brother's monastery.
even that argument about technology doesn't really hold up for me personally, because honestly, when I look at modern games that come out and the requirements of just in storage space and in graphics and nonsense,
Bless you.
I can see that I will probably at some point in the near future reach the limit of where I can reasonably assume that I can play them.
You heard, Brother Hilarious.
However, are there any games coming out that I actually desire to play? The answer is rather simple. It's not really, no. There's some that I can look at and go like, okay, that could be cute. But most of those are of the more indie nature anyway, so that's not really something I'm too worried about. Okay, we're gonna do that, but we do need to build a repair crane for my ships.
Start our search of the cliffs in the north.
So there's that. Immediately build up a bit for the future. And as for my old games, mind you, they work splendidly well with pretty much every setup. I mean, take an Anno game. Do you think an Anno game requires much in the way of hardware to run it? If answer is surprisingly, to no one's surprise, no. And do you think that fucking Baldur's Gate would require a lot in the way of resources to run? The answer is, once more, no. That absolutely does not require much in the way to work. And technically speaking, Baldur's Gate 3 would require a bit more in the way of hardware to work reasonably well. It does actually, but it's more of an exception to rule. Where my normally rather suspicious mind for once actually gave into my curiosity. Because after all, I've possessed Baldur's Gate 3 ever since its fucking very early access stage. And I played it back then as well. Good times. Then comes the disappointment.
We don't have many tools left, but I've discovered an iron deposit on the island. Let us set up our own tool production plant for all eventualities.
I mean, we will, yes. I would like very much so to do so, but tool makers also require stone, don't they? Well, my plan of setting up stone is actually not a bad one, is it now? Lordling. Yeah, so where do you want me to look for the children? Tools production. Well, the children production in... yeah. Where is the iron, actually, now that you have told me about it? But yeah. Strange times we live in. I remember the olden days when I was very optimistic about new things coming out, when I liked the idea of getting more from my most favorited series, be they now in anime form or in games form. There was a time where I was optimistic. There was a time when I was actively trying to induct new people into said hobbies. Only later on to realize that with the increase in popularity in my beloved little thingies and hobbies comes never-growing desire to just be mainstream, which, surprisingly enough, does not lend itself well to creating the sort of content I personally enjoy. Sadness was all around. Now the times have changed, and now I'm just a bitter old man, I suppose. Guess that's gonna be how it is then. Bitterness, and lots of it. At this point, I'm actually on the opinion that actively people should stay the fuck away from my hobbies, so that the people who actually create stuff for my hobbies are actually, you know, not blinded by their bloody fucking desire of making the numbers grow ever bigger. Sadness. Sadness indeed. Now, we do need some hem, and we can't actually produce any clothes right now. And I guess I could send my ship around. Oh, wait, we still have some clothes here. Right. I'll make one life a bit easier. Kinda strange. And it's strange how the times have changed. Because I'm not a young one any longer, supposedly. People look at me and go like, oh, you ever were young? Yes, children, way, way, way back when, in the olden days, long, long before the Great War, I too was a young one. And then things changed, not for the better. And then more people. Are you going to upgrade yourself further? Are my people happy? Yes, they are. They have no reason not to upgrade themselves. We should be making a bit more money as soon as these assholes get some clothing. That's what we hope. Sometime in the near future. Yeah. The way things are now, we cannot actually reasonably set up any tool production. I don't think the game is outright going to fuck me over, will it? I'm pretty sure they're gonna give me a few more sources of that.
We should start our search at the cliffs in the north.
Which means I would actually like to set up another hemp production and then just build a few more houses so we can get some, get the actual required number of people. It would be rather fortuitous. I really don't like the way they pre-built. It looks ugly as fuck.
God bless you for everything you do for this town.
God bless me indeed. Like God loves me, don't you know? Now, how many more do we need to get that actually? Quite a few more, I'm assuming. I don't think you can actually level up without any more tools, can you? Meaning we need to find somebody who we can potentially, maybe, trade with.
There, up ahead by the reef. Castaways. Good heavens, the children can hardly keep their heads above water.
Don't worry about it, I'm sure they can swim for a bit longer. Whee!
Poor little things. They're soaking wet and shivering from the cold. That was close.
The poor little ones are shivering with cold. Bring them to me quickly.
Then I wanna trust the fucking... I guess technically he's not a priest, he's a monk. Why would you really trust a monk with the children? Oh well. I'm sure we're gonna find out one way or another.
A few blankets and a mug of hot wine will soon warm the children up.
Now I like this monk. He's like, children, what are we gonna give them? Oh, some wine. To warm them up, of course. Like, okay.
We're stuck at the border of the Orient. Perhaps the Sultan's Grand Vizier will help us. I've brought a gift. Please pick it up at my ship.
Just a little something for the...
Collect the gift for the Grand Vizier from Lord... whatever the fuck his name
Can I
was.
entrust you with the gift for the Grand... As far as I know, the Grand Vizier is staying further south of this region. Let's hope that my present will appease him, and he will help
There's
us.
the iron deposit, and... yes, an iron deposit. Well, we're gonna set it up down here then. As soon as we can, that is.
Oh, what beautifully woven material. Ah,
Want some clothing for the children? Sure. As soon as we have some more tools, the people will level up and we'll get things again. Just gonna require us to wait every single fucking time when this asshole comes down here.
Your building opportunities have been expanded.
Kinda hoping you would say that, game. Kinda hoping you'd say that. Can we get it close enough? So that is close enough for government work. Nothing else. Then we need the charcoal burner to burn some charcoal. Burn wood to make charcoal, more precise. And then we'll need the iron smelter. And the tool maker, which requires more wood than I have at the moment. Fair enough, game. Fair enough indeed. It'll take that long to get the wood though. We do have 2 lumberjacks.
Ah, the tool makers have started work. That'll make things easier.
Okay, let's set the ship out to sail around a little bit. Let's wait for some of my people to advance. So that we have a nice amount of extra payment coming our way. In the form of taxation. Yes, very important.
Production has been disrupted. Land.
Pardon me. I don't want to be impolite, but I have only just recently upgraded this caravanserai. There is still so much to do. I have no time for idle chatter.
Oh, who says it would be
You
idle?
have discovered another player's island.
Who says it would be idle chatting? It's like, well, anything important to say? No, not really.
I'm in charge here. And the way I see it, what goes on in my mind concerns no one but the Sultan and the Grand Vizier.
I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. I'm a foreign entity, and I suppose that I
do
have...
not care if the storm blew you here, or if you are part of the Occidental fleet that recently passed through these waters. You have entered the Honorable Sultan's realm without permission.
Kinda, yes, but then again, you're gonna ask... Who's gonna ask for permission on the fucking high seas? It just seems kinda... a bit strange, doesn't it? Just a little bit strange. And then, are we still producing in abundance? We are indeed producing in abundance. I would like to set up some more hemp and rope making already. I suppose that would be rather neato. Sooner or later we will need to start setting things up again anyway, so I guess why not do it like this? I don't know, when the kitty gets his 5 minutes of hyperactivity where he's like, okay, yeah, now I'm in the fucking ring, fuck you, I'm gonna give it everything now. We're sitting there, okay, fair enough, yeah, go ahead. We'll stop that later when I actually try to lay down, he's not gonna be a little bitch about it. Fair enough. Good enough for fucking government work, as I always do like to say. Set a little ship here in case we need a new ship. And where is my ship? Okay, so I need to deliver you some papers. Repair crane. Can I actually build a repair crane already? I cannot. I don't think the people are going to level up anymore. Don't build a few more houses, that is.
You have more buildings available.
Small repair crane. There it is.
I have seen so many unfamiliar faces lately. Your true character. People are starting to talk about you, and I'm starting to trust you.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't
Your
you?
true character is revealed by your actions. One of my ships was badly damaged when it ventured out into the storm to rescue some of those children you've been looking for. It
Oh,
is
nice
in
of you.
urgent need of help. Are you interested in precious items from the Orient?
Look at my ship. Your repair crane has done a splendid job.
I know.
You too should bring your ship in for some repairs.
Damage, sure. But on here, bring him some fucking rope. See, good thing we already started rope production. So much like I foresaw that we'll need it at some point, and, well, wisely decided that, you know what we should do? We should get this underway fucking immediately. That one's probably gonna need an upgrade. The other ones, we can probably let them be. Well, yeah, even that one doesn't really require much. And the people would probably like to have a tavern at some point.
Have you come with goods to help with my ship? You have shown yourself to be honorable.
Yes, yes.
By Allah, I believe those children will be safe in your hands. Take this ship as a token of my generosity. Perhaps you should ask Karim about the children. He owns the caravanserai here in the west.
The Grand Vizier seems to have a good heart. But now, bring these children to me. Don't worry. I will take these children in and attend to their physical and spiritual well-being.
How nice of you. That means you're gonna feed them some alcohol and then some prayers, I suppose. That's fair enough, I would say. Could be worse, could be worse. Actually, I want a fire station at some point. I kinda would like one, but I don't think the game is gonna be too mean here. So I hope at least. In order to set everything up nice and daintily. Actually, is there anything I need to do? Not really make a matter
I've
of.
made some investigations into this mysterious illness afflicting our sovereign.
And now, horrible. Not really doing any overproductions, to be fair. However, probably do well with some more clothing, I suppose. Because of course we do have to consider the aspect of growing even further. That is going to be a pain in the ass sooner or later anyway. Well, rather than waiting for it to become a major problem, you could also just set it up to be less of a problem. Yeah, that is all set up. And should alt his be the point? Can I not? Oh yeah, I'm missing wood. Where's your port? Why can't I talk to you? Actually need to settle the island, is that it? The rest of the region. But the ship did dollars he gave you. Build a warehouse and a road connection to the panel to not good deal, but some things you might be able to help you in search. Okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We actually do need to set things up so we can talk to him in a more classical sense. Also means we need more resources.
I've
Named one of my children after you.
I don't know if that makes me happy or sad. I'll fucking take it. Let's see, our stores should be getting up nice and tendently soon enough. Yep, producing a nice overabundance of iron. Interestingly enough.
One more sip for
I do love the monk. He's truly after my own heart. He sits there and goes like, I'm up here in my little monastery. I'm making a nice amount of fucking beer to drink. I just finished the batch and it's sitting in front of me. You know what, before I get back to work, just one more sip. One more sip. Can't even blame him. Anything else? A small warehouse might not be a bad idea. I think that we do need some more space. Or I would like some more space, rather. Probably the more genuine answer. Leave me some more stone, please, game. Just like here, take some more stone then. If it makes you happy. Again says yes. Yes, it does make me happy. Happily peppily. This is gonna look terrible, isn't it? The answer? Yes. Yes, yes it will. Oh boy.
The Grand Vizier has sent you.
Yes, she has. Got me to drop by.
Some nomad settled down here to boost my business. Some houses, a bazaar, that would stimulate my business.